start it off with the Dolphins going down to Kansas City and playing the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 2-point favorites at home, which is to be expected. I mean, coming off that bad loss, they're still the Chiefs. They're still at home. 51 is the over-under in this game. I think this one's interesting, right? Obviously, there's a lot going on with Tyreek Hill going back to Kansas City. I mean, a little bit of a chip on the shoulder game for sure, as if he needs one. And so that's going to be an interesting little reunion to see, which gives the Dolphins a little bit more firepower. Obviously, they're a little bit banged up, a little bit more banged up than the Chiefs at least. And the Chiefs have just been a little bit underwhelming. The weapons are not the best. I don't know why you don't go ahead and grab a receiver, someone like a Mike Evans, someone like
because they're
Hopkins.
stupid, Aiden. They're stupid. That's why. They're dumb.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Even like a cheap guy for a 5th-round pick, Hunter Renfrow or something. But we're going to touch on that at the end. We're going to go into some NFL storylines and what teams screwed up the most by not trading, and what teams are in the
I know one team that I'm going to talk about. I know one team.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. That's coming up in a little bit. But to go back to this game, I mean, Dolphins, like I said, a really hot start, slow down a little bit. Chiefs have been a little bit up and down this year so far, trying to figure it out. 2 points is the line. Chiefs are favorited at home. I think the Dolphins might pull this one out.
Oh, I agree.
I think they might pull it out. Mahomes has been very underwhelming at points, and last week was definitely one of those points.
Oh, yeah.
Losing to the Broncos.
They lost to the Broncos for the first time since Peyton was the quarterback. You're
telling me Peyton wasn't the QB last week? No,
it sure looked like it. It sure looked like it with the way that offense was moving the ball, especially in the first half. Second half,
that's a double-digit loss.
Russ went back in the second half, but Peyton played the first half when they were lighting it up. That not a lot of people know that. Just some inside sourcing.
Who do you like in this game, and give me a reason why?
I like the Dolphins, and it might sound weird, but I like the Dolphins more because they're going to be out of their element. And they're the kind of team that, to me, feels like they won't really care about being so far out of your element. It all comes down to leadership for me in the NFL. And their leader, it isn't Tua, it isn't Tyreek, it isn't anybody on the defense. It's Mike McDaniel. Yeah. And he is the quirkiest motherfucker that I have ever seen in my life.
Are you coming around to him? Please. I love him. I officially love him.
What other team would be able to adapt to this kind of situation of playing in a different country than the Dolphins right now? They're going to be buzzing all over the field. It's going to be really...
I didn't even mention that. Yeah, this game is happening in Germany.
Yeah.
Which is a 9:30 game, Eastern time from where we are. But that's a good point. Continue.
Yeah, so, given how much they need to be able to adapt, and Andy Reid is pretty good at this too, don't get me wrong, but McDaniel is such a weird dude. And the kind of guy who seems that he would just kind of wrap his arms around that kind of experience and just kind of take it all in because he's a fucking freak.
Did you see what he did? The first presser of the week.
Oh, yeah, he tried to make everyone laugh, and they didn't laugh.
Yeah, they didn't laugh, but I think they just didn't understand what he said. But he walked out there. And he was like, yes, I get it. Like, something
he thought I was going to be bigger.
Yes, I know you guys think I'm bigger in person. Like, yes, I am. Or something like that. Like,
he's just a weird dude. He's a weird dude.
Yeah, he's weird.
We've never seen a coach like him before.
No, that's what I'm saying. We've never seen a coach like him, so that's why everyone thinks it's like very weird, and it is a little weird. But
it's weird.
I think it's perfectly. And I think I said this last week. It's just if like me or you or like any college kid, played enough Madden, and all of a sudden got a head coaching job or an OC job, and all of a sudden became the head coach, and now you're out there and you're just messing around doing some crazy plays. Yeah. Like that's the vibe I get, and I think it's so cool.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
That's how I would be if I was a coach.
If I was on the Dolphins last year and I saw this dude in like preseason, I'd be like, what the hell have we gotten ourselves into? And then you see him coach and you're putting up 45 points a game.
Let this guy cook.
And you're like, oh, this guy's the man.
Fucking Tua looks like Tom Brady in 07.
Well, let's not go that far. No, that is one thing. That is one takeaway I had from this game, and it might sound surprising. Tua is not that good. He's really not.
Okay.
How many bad throws did he have on Sunday?
Yeah, no, he's always been a little spotty. He's never very consistent week to week. So
like, congrats.
It just depends on what
you can hit Waddle and Tyreek when they're open by 15 yards. That's what you did at Bama. We already knew you could do that. Have we seen him do something we didn't know he could do?
You make a good point.
Every deep ball he throws to Tyreek is that same fucking pattern. And the only reason I know this is because every time he does it, they show the same replay from the national championship when he threw that deep pylon throw to the left. We know he can do that. This isn't surprising. It's the same throw he's made for 4 years. Can we get over it? He's not walking on water. He's making a throw to a guy who's open by 20 yards.
So wait, I have a question for you. What do you think the biggest advantage goes to now that they're both in Germany? You know, who gets that advantage? Because I was saying it's in Kansas City. It's not. It's in Germany. That's my mistake. But who gets the biggest advantage? Is it Mahomes and just his consistency, or?
I think it's Miami. I think they have a better mojo going. I think they're in a better rhythm than KC is right now. That's obvious given how they were rolling last week, and then KC really wasn't. When you have a bad loss like that, like Kansas City did last week,
okay,
the most ideal situation is you have a 1:00 game at home the next week. That's the most ideal situation. Now they have to travel across like the world essentially and go to Germany and play in a different country after that. I'd much rather be Miami in this spot than KC.
Okay, so just to confirm here, you're going Dolphins?
I am
Money
going
line,
Miami.
+2? Hey,
I'll go Miami
like
+2.
I'm on that as well. I like that. But this just does seem like the typical game where the Chiefs might go out and just, do their thing for some reason. But I think, all they added was McCole Hardman. I don't think he's a difference maker. I think Tyreek might single-handedly win this game.
He really could.
He might go for 200 scrimmage yards.
Is this the first time he's played Kansas City?
It feels like, I think so. Yeah, because I don't think they played him last year, yeah.
Wow. I feel like that hasn't been spoken about enough.
Yeah, I definitely saw some reports. I think Tyreek actually got semi-emotional on a podcast or something, talking about how he didn't want to leave.
I don't care.
Well, I mean, it's the right decision because, look, if he goes out there and goes 200 all-purpose, 2 touchdowns, maybe goes back and starts returning punts or kicks again, can you imagine that? He's going to be a legend in Germany. And just think about, the merch opportunities, all that stuff. You have to realize that, there's been a lot of games in the UK. Is this the first? No.
I believe this is. Wait, did the Bucks play there? The Bucks played there last year against the Seahawks.
Okay, it's one of the first, but it's pretty much the biggest superstar that's ever played there, I feel like, at least.
Well, they had Tom there last year.
Yes, but the marketing's different. Tom's already a legend in everyone's eyes. Tyreek goes out there, he could be
I don't know, man.
The game changer of a.
I see what you're saying, but me personally, I would already consider Tyreek a legend. I would.
No, I do. I agree. I love. You're not going to find me playing down Tyreek. I love Tyreek.
No, I know.
Okay, off